Hi all, welcome to episode number 8 of our Trading to Glory. We're getting deep into investing seriously this episode, focusing on the UCL card. So if you can smash the links, be awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GIsALegend. All the links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. Let me know in the comments down below what you've been putting your coins into lately, whether it be in forms or any such matter. So as you can kind of see, we are pretty much trying to get sniping our UCL cards. Whether we get any success from them is a different matter, and at the same time I'm hoping to start putting some bids on. Like, obviously when you're watching this you will find that the UCL cards aren't at the prices that they are. So this is done when the UCL SBCs dropped and pretty much when you could get tradables again. This is when I thought, right, let's go a bit crazy, just go and invest in a whole pile and just take it from there. Like, for me personally, I'm just hoping, like, what we'll aim to do is get, like, say, bid around like 40, 50 of them. We'll just stack up the whole transfer target, see what we get, and right away off the bat, we're watching the tellies because we had a tellies in the that we'd obviously packed the other night, so I thought might as well see what we get. But got to keep an eye on some of them because you kind of want to keep them quite cheap. What we were aiming for was between 400 on snipe to 1k, and realistically we'd put the filter to like max price like 700 or 900 depending what we were particularly aiming for. We're jumping between non-rares, the commons and the rares, and then from there also trying to focus on specific ratings, certain clubs, and then also like certain nations and leagues. So while Ronnie Lopez is an 81 non-rare, he's definitely handy from a Lagoon perspective. He'll be handy for being Portuguese, and like, you've also got to factor in some of these cards, even though it's only a +1, some of them can prove useful for other SBCs later down the line, especially if you realise that they can develop another use, especially if it says special and all you need is the right type of SBC to drop and suddenly you've cracked it. That's where I'm hoping it pays off. Like, at the moment when I went into this I had about 80 to 90k, and like, I honestly don't know what I could genuinely make. Like, this could flop badly, but I would imagine it won't, because you'll have had, like, we've had the SBC that dropped that required them this, what was it, see the stars or the stars will shine, but you've obviously got between then and the next UCL MMs, like, you've got a window. It's like, when, it's almost like saying, when do you sell? Like, this investment pile, for me personally, I am thinking, if I'm going to go and sell these cards, like, if I'm getting them at 700 and I know I can sell them for 1800 coins, I would say right away we're going to make good profit. Like, an 80k spend, I would say, could get us 3 times what we're making, so 240, maybe 300, between 240 and 300k. Like, I know for some people they'll be like, oh, why do you not go for the bigger cards? I'm like, well, the lower risk cards, I would then say in my head, like, all you need is like certain cards. Like, for example, Rudy, who I've got in my club, I packed him, he was 13k Tuesday night, and like, I could have, like, if I'd went, say, solely for cards like Rudy and those type of cards, basically, like your 82s, 83s that suddenly were 13, 15k, and suddenly now are selling for like 2, 3. You're saying, well, if they're 2 or 3k, I'd be like, right, maybe get some deals into the bargain. But it's like, it's no guarantee. Like, I'm jumping between sniping and bidding, because at the end of the day, you've got to just keep trying and persevering, because one of these days something's going to pay into your favour and you'll get the right card. Like, we got that Hendrix there, and we're starting to get a few just on snipe, which is not too bad. Like, luck is finally turning our way. But even see, we get that's just up to 3 snipes in the blink of like an eye. It's not bad whatsoever. Like for me, I know when I'll be thinking of selling. I'll probably sell a few days before. I'll maybe sell the weekend league before the UCL MMs. The reason why I'm thinking then, that would have been so nice, that Fellaini. Who lists it for min price? Seriously, that's like asking for like stupidity. But no, like for me, I'm just gonna take it as it comes and see what happens. Like if I make the profit that looks like I could make, then I would say we're comfy. Like I don't want to hold them on for too long, because then they'll drop back down to this price again, and it's like rinse and repeat. Like that's what you can do. Like you could put, but that's the thing, you could, like if I was to put 80k and get 240 back, you could suddenly then say, well, you could do 240 to get say 700 back, kind of aspect. But it's obviously not guaranteed that you'll get 700k back because of various factors. But at the moment, I would say, looking at everything on top of what we've got on bids, what we've sniped, we're looking not too bad actually. There's a healthy pile. Fernando's a good rating, good card, he's rare. Like all these cards, I'm just showing you what we're paying for them. Like you're happy to pause on any of them, but they're all pretty much fairly cheap, so they'll all just go in the club. The ones that are spares will just go in the transfer list. But we're looking good. We are looking very, very good. As a whole, I am delighted with what we've managed to get in. And like on top of what we've sniped and bid, I would say we're going to be looking not too shabby. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, folks. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been doing this at all. Smash like, always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.